If you've been losing height or getting shorter in the recent past, today's video is going to be for you. I'm going to talk about the reasons why that happened and what you can do about it. Once again, my name is Dr. Gregg Gerstin, and I got with me my buddy Slim. Slim's going to be with us today to help explain some of these concepts, but I've been working with people over the last 20 years to remove the obstacles from their health and to lead amazing, fantastic lives. If you like this idea, go ahead and smash the subscribe button. Also today, if you know someone who has lost height and they don't know why, or they haven't had it explained to them reasonably, forward this video along to them so that they can understand better how they've lost their height and then how they can start to regain it or understand where it's going from. So as we age, some things that wind up happening are called spinal degeneration and spinal arthritis. The thing that occurs during spinal degeneration is that for many people, we start to lose these bends within our spine. So we're deciding to have a cervical bend, a thoracic bend, and a lumbar bend or curve. And these are designed to help with shock absorption as well as to provide spacing for the nerves that come out the side. As we go through life, if we have improper positioning or we experience a trauma, we wind up beginning to lose these curves, or particularly in the mid-back area, they become way larger than they should. These postural distortions, as you can see with Slim, when I increased the bend in his thoracic spine, he got a lot shorter. Well, that's one of the key places where many people lose up to 2 inches of height between 40 and 60 years of age. Additionally, a place where folks lose height is that as they lose this curve in their lower back, the spine looks for an arc for strength and it can start to collapse on itself. This is called a de novo, and Slim doesn't like that. I mean, you don't like that either. This usually happens from episodes of lower back pain occurring and just managing the pain. So if you woke up and had lower back pain and you went to take some medication or maybe even did some exercise or physical therapy or even gone to a chiropractor and they got you out of pain, but you didn't find out why am I in pain and look to shift yourself back to normal, that's going to be permanently left in your spine. And as the spine flattens in any direction, it looks for an arc to help support it and it can wind up collapsing. So we typically hear that happening in kids between 10 to 15 years of age. And that's called an idiopathic onset adolescent scoliosis. As it relates to degeneration with the spine, we typically see it happening in the lower back. And that's called more of a de novo scoliosis. This is where that flattening in your lower back from each episode of lower back pain that you may have had since you were 20 years of age winds up causing the spine to look to collapse one way and it winds up bending to the side. Now the challenges with this is that epidurals or pain management don't wind up taking care of the problem. And physical therapy, leaving that curve, just allow it to continue to progress at 1 to 3 degrees per year. As you can see, this becomes a big problem. In identifying this and looking to address this so that it doesn't continue to progress, you've got to connect with a corrective chiropractor. Because what's known is that there is a normal position of the spine from the front and from the side. And if you're not in that normal position, then your spine is starting to break down, decay, and degenerate, and that's why you're losing height. If you need help with finding that right corrective chiropractor, go ahead and write below. If you're curious as to really if that's what's going on with you, we also have an opportunity I'll throw down in the bio for us to hop on a discovery call. This is where we can talk one-on-one to see if that's going on and to help you figure out your next best step. If you've got more questions about your height and where it may have gone, go ahead and write them down below. Once again, my name is Dr. Gregg Gerstin, and thank you for letting me be a part of your health.